Okay, so taking off again from the end of drape body punch. And there's chop hand. That's the end of the section. So let's back up. So we are at the end of our first section. We were going to relax down, and there's a little sneak step here and another fist hammer. Then we shift forward, the hand comes down center line, right hand, right foot. Kind of like a Buddha's Warrior Attendant Pounds Mortar where we do this. Okay, same thing. Then, retaining all the weight in the left, I'm going to circle with the right, and as it starts to come in, I'm going to step to the right and move my body behind the hand. Okay, so I'm not going to do this and then move. You can see the difference there. The body's moving behind the hand. And then it circles down. I'm 100% in the right. Left is coming up to center. And the left knee just comes up by itself because everything is causing that balance. Okay? It circles, comes out. I shift from basically 100% to about 70-30, maybe 60-40. Pull in and push down, sinking back into the right leg. I turn out the left. I'm going to come up and hit with a ridge hand or a hugu, and I sit back. So I drug the right foot up, but I didn't bring it all the way up. It's still behind me, so I can circle around, continuing to circle from the hugu, sit back, and small catching. So imagine wrist, elbow. Okay? Continuing that across to the side. I'm going to step in line. The hands switch positions as I sink, and then I'm going to brush knee with the left as I shift, and push and lift with the hook hand. Okay, so it's like a brush knee and twist step, but it's brush and lift, and that's the end of the push. The right hand continues into a knife hand. Then it comes back as I shift into the right. And now I'm going to draw a Taiji symbol, but I'm not doing it like the 24, which is vertical where you can see it. I'm doing horizontal. But it's still the Taiji symbol. Okay? From there, weight left. I'm going to relax. Come shift right, turn the left toe in. Both hands come up over the top. Shift left, draw everything in. Shift everything into the right, come up and over again. This time I'm going to grab as I step, pull down, then shift, turn the waist, bring the right hand up center line, turn, weight forward in the right, and sink elbow, snap waist. And I should be aligned on the northeast, southwest line. Okay? Then I'm going to be turning to the opposite, northwest, southeast. So relax back into the left, then a little wave forward, okay, just here, and the weight comes right back, and so does the leg. The second, and I think I'm a little bit off screen here, okay, the second, after I've done this and I've drawn back, is that I'm going to turn the toe out as far as I can. And it goes at the same time as the hand. And that puts me around here so I can come to the other 45. And I do an elbow through the heart. And then I'm going to step around And Buddha's warrior attendant pounds the mortar. And I forgot a technique there. So we'll do it again. I'm not going to stop and redo it. So I'm here. I've come here. I do the elbow through the heart. I forgot there's one more. I step around and do a back fist. So I'm at the 45, and I'm on the northwest-southeast line. I'm switching to the north-south line with a back fist. And then I relax, and I come around, and Buddha's warrior attendant pounds the mortar. And I had the wrong foot forward, because I'm not perfect. So, elbow through the heart. Here, I stepped through, and I shouldn't have. Buddha's warrior. We'll get through it. So then I relax. My weight is not quite even. I'm a little bit more weighted than the right. I'm going to shift a little more than that to the right as I lift up, both hands lifting up, shift left, shoulder sinks first, then elbow, then wrist, and you can see my body sinking and folding. And then I'm going to shift right, left, right, left. Then I step out empty and cross. Right is on the inside. I make loose fists. Shift to the right, and it's like I'm rubbing around the wrist on my right. I'm rubbing it across the top of the fist, the eye of the fist here. So as I come here, I'm rubbing across the back of the wrist, the thumb side, the inside, the pinky side, and then I'm back to where I grab and I punch. This is called drape body punch. Then I sink and relax into the right. And now, just as in the 24, like we're going to do lean with back, we're going to come here, 2, and on the third, we start, but we change and we close on the left, and then we open to the right in this diagonal, and this is a strike. Okay? And then we're going to close, open, and step up. Close and step out empty, and diagonal strike. Same thing to the right. And then we finish with one more strike without the preliminary circle. Then we have a fairly difficult turn. You can do this as a hop, but in general, it's going to draw back. We're going to step with the toe turned out as far as you can. You're going to step around, and then you can do the hop. You can do it as 2 hops, but it's easier to do it in that way. So this is a difficult turn. So here you can hop and hop again. It's a little excessive to me, so I don't do it that way, but you do you. So here I'm going to draw back, I turn out, this hand comes up center line and down with a back fist. 1, and then I'm going to step around, and I'm stepping beyond, so I have my right foot forward. And now I'm going to do a 180 turn, which I could also do just by stepping around, but I'm actually going to hop. So if I step through that, I'm going to draw this foot back a little bit. I would be coming up, around, and here. So those of you in Xingyi will recognize this is very similar to a Santi position. Traditional Chen stylists may recognize it as flash the back, but on the opposite side. Flash the back is here. Okay? With Santi, either direction. Okay? This style is combined Chen style and Xingyi, so it's fitting. We're in Santi. Okay? And that is our chopping hand. So, one more angle. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? I'm going to start facing the camera. Okay, so I'm here. I'm going to relax. Here's our sink, elbow, snap, waist. Our wave, draw back, elbow through the heart, which is not a named posture. Buddha's warrior attendant pounds the mortar. Going into drape body punch. And here, if you want to throw in a little more flavor, you can follow Grandmaster Feng. He doesn't do this. That's the easy way to do it. He, after he steps out, comes in, he starts to, but then he gives you a little fajing, and then straight into drape body punch. You want more flavor, you can do it that way. Then, these are big, like haymaker type punches or blocks or sweeps. So we go here. Am I going to be too close to the camera? Maybe. But you've seen my feet. You know I'm just in a horse stance. My last vertical strike or diagonal strike, and then draw back, step around, and the hop, and we're in chop hand. We made it. That is the end of the second section for the 46. So thank you very much. We'll see you next time.